the asymmetry we see in gender is also authority. So our gender underpins who is in authority. Adam was formed first. Adam exercised his authority as ruler of the garden. In fact, we're told this as the narrative goes, that a part of his job was to be the vice-regent, the prince under God over the garden, and God saying, you're in dominion over, you're the Lord over these animals, exercise your good, godly, and benevolent rule by naming each of the animals that I bring to you. And it therefore says that his rule was law, because what he called it, that it was called. And then you see this relationship where when God walks the beautiful woman to her new husband, after just making her and waking him up, it's usually the way it works. She takes ages to get ready for the wedding, and he's waking up 5 minutes before. And here God is walking her down the aisle, and Adam gives to her a name, a loving, beautiful, romantic name, woman. And that was her name. In the account of Genesis, that it is clearly showing a relationship of authority in giving name, and she didn't say, like that name, I prefer Anna. That was her name. Just as everything else he had named. Now, of course, I don't even need to say it. There's a distinction between the animals and her. Chief of them, I mean, no one knew that more than Adam. He couldn't marry any of those. But of course, still yet, his authority was in place. What he called her, she was then called. In fact, it happens again in Genesis 3:20. He says, you'll be called Eve, mother of all living, and that was her name. So the part of our gender asymmetry, part of the way gender informs how we fulfill the mission is who gets the authority in male-female relationships and as normative structure.